At 2:17 in the morning, the phone rang. She answered it half asleep. She had no idea it would be the last time she'd ever hear his voice. In 2007, U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Travis Atkins was deployed overseas. Even in the middle of a war zone, he tried to call home whenever he could. Sometimes the calls were short, sometimes the connection was bad. But hearing his voice meant everything to his wife and young son. One night, the phone rang unexpectedly. She answered quickly. On the other end was her husband. His voice sounded calm but tired. They talked about ordinary things, their son's school, the weather, what dinner she had cooked that night. Before hanging up, he said something he always said, "Tell my boy I love him, and I'll see you soon." She smiled and said good night. But the next day, there was a knock on the door. Two soldiers stood outside, uniforms pressed, hats held against their chests, and in that moment, her world stopped. Staff Sergeant Atkins had been killed in action during a dangerous mission. While protecting fellow soldiers, days later, their young son asked a question that broke her heart. "Mom, when will Dad call again?" She hugged him tightly and whispered through tears, "Sweetheart." He already did. Years later, she still remembers that phone call. Not because it was dramatic, but because it was ordinary. Sometimes the last moments with someone you love feel just like any other day, and that's what makes them so hard to let go. If this story touched your heart, leave a comment. And subscribe for more emotional true American military stories that honor the families who carry the sacrifice long after the battlefield falls silent.